Welcome to the nightly strange.
Thanks, God.
So I did that trouble and I see you, boy.
I'm a money maker for the money shaker. So player, pay your money maker. Pay your money maker. Player. All eyes on me like ching ching. Money falling all around me, got me shaking like a money maker machine. I shine bright while you hold steady trying to be seen. Texas brown queen, I'm on the no drama queen. Yes, the baddest on the scene. Yeah, my curvy nigga game mean. Before a nigga think he game mean. If it's rain money on the daily, best believe he bust a band. Before I bust it, baby. Okay, no way. Real bills, no face. Blood straight to your face, so it ain't no mistake. And what I say and what I said, I'ma shake this ass with no regret. And if we sex, better know it straight to the head. Got him drunk off my charm, now he lucky. Empress murder beats like Chucky. And without the rubber, better they no stuffing, no bluffing. I'm off ducking, back to the money like it's nothing. I'm a money maker for the money shaker. So player, pay your money maker. Pay your money maker. Player.
I'm a money maker in your bitch, I might just take her. Running through these blue bands like a fucking mayor. Yeah. I'm an alcoholic, I'm a chaser with some paper. Yeah. Too many flavors, got too many haters. Yeah. Back to the money making team. Might see me busted wide open on your screen. I don't wanna call your name, I wanna scream. I've been hustling ever since I was 15. Cooking up some shit, no culinary. Put the pussy in his face, he wanna marry. Niggas shooting shots more than Tyler Perry. But ain't shit sweet, this ain't February. Build me a nigga with bricks and licks. I ain't fucking on no broke nigga dick. Eat it quick so I can catch me a lift.
I'm a money maker for the money shaker. So player, pay your money maker. Pay your money maker. Player. Tryna make it pop like the words. Money make a drop, make it work. Money never stop, well deserved. This a private party we reserve. Yeah, he fly me out cool. Send a bird. If it's rain on the brain like you ain't never heard. Find me top shelf label bougie nerd. Now I'm on, bound to get this money, let's it learn. Just know I'm on solid, super firm. This is why I'm hot, check the firm. Talking about the more, not the less. When it comes to my respect, better know sound and tone. Coming for the check, with a check. Money make a flex. Bet I hit that hoe with a sack. The type to make a miss me like Empress, where you at? Got my liquor tiny on the track. I'm on the money, make a pass. Get this money, sit back, then relax. Keep my haters mad and let them watch me while I do my money make a dance. I'm a money maker for the money shaker. So player, pay your money maker. Pay your money maker. Player. We always knew y'all had an agenda, but we contain all of the elements like the last airbender. Whoa, and it's straight like that. Yeah. I'm a money maker with the money shaker. I'm on bound to get this money. Money maker with the money shaker. I'm a money maker with the money shaker. I'm on bound to get this money. Money maker with the money shaker. I'm a money maker for the money shaker, for the money earthquaker. I'm a money maker for the money shaker, for the money earthquaker.
Welcome back to the Nightly Strange. D-Mac Uno.
Kilo Keys on the track.
Rozzy the champ.
Special guest in the building, Empress RA.
Right, y'all know what it's hitting for.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm originally from Texas. I'm multi-talented. I'm a singer, rapper, songwriter. I can write any and all genres. I'm right here in Washington State now.
Where you at in Washington?
Well, it's a small town called Bremerton, so that's where I'm at.
That's the city, though. That's the city. That's where we at right now.
Right, Brim True.
Yes. It's crazy. People be like, "Where you at in Washington?" I'll be like, "Bremerton." They're like, "Where's that?" I'm like, across the water from Seattle. Like, if you hit the right hill, you can see it.
Just tell them Seattle, then they'll be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I know Seattle, the Seahawks."
Yeah, my first baby's mom got mad at me. I was like, "You want to go to Seattle?" She was like, "Yeah," and I hit the hill and I was like, "There it is. All right, we're going back home."
Because
She was not pleased. So, what got you started making music?
Well, I was born around music. I was in the choir in the church and in school, at a very young age. I was just surrounded by music and dance my whole life. So when I realized, I wanted to start making money, off my music, that's when I really got started. That's when I really got focused, I would say.
Yeah. So do you feel it's kind of hard to promote music out here?
I would say I feel like it is kind of hard, especially if you're not local.
Yeah.
But I've been here since I was in middle school, even though I wasn't born in Washington. I feel like I earned my stripes.
Yeah.
But
that's how most of us got here. I'm from Cali.
Right. So I'm like, they already know what it is, but I just realized like a lot of venues on other note, there's like a lot of venues that don't really, vibe with certain music or crowds, due to certain biases. But, that's for another episode.
No, we can do that on this episode. I don't mind talking about that. They do not like negras.
Right, exactly.
They be like, my homeboy be like, can we do a show here? He's like, well, can you have like one rock act with you? I'm like, bruh, so you got to make your own venue and stuff. So you say you from Texas. Do you bang that screw?
Mm-hmm, you already know.
Yeah. I got a homeboy, a comedian, so what? He's from Texas. We was teenagers, man. He'd be like, I bang that screw, man. I didn't understand a word he used to say to me.
And you know what? I had to adapt to Washington State as well, because it's kind of weird. You kind of just got to adapt to your environment, especially when you speak country. You kind of got to slow down so people can understand you. Because I had that going on when I first came out here. People was like, what?
Yeah. They say like the South is slower, but like when Southern people talk, they talk hella fast.
Yeah.
They'll be like, hold on. I used to watch this little girl, and she'd be like, she might miss, but she like, you listen to my Curry, and I said, what? She's like, you listen to my Curry, and I said, what? She's like, you listen to Mariah Carey. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
So what do you feel separates you from other artists?
I really feel like my versatility does,
Yeah.
And, the fact that I'm not afraid to be different. I speak and reach to a big audience because I have the ability to go from hip hop, rock, country, gospel, you name it.
Yeah.
So I feel like my ability to cross over is what makes me different than other artists, and I'm not afraid to be different or people to view me as, you know what I'm saying? Because, I'm psychic too. I'm gonna be real, so I want to incorporate that into my music too, divinely channel messages. I'm a child of God. So, I'm not afraid to, put God in my music as well. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the person who gets me to where I'm going. So I always like to highlight, God in everything I do.
Yeah. Wait, so you said you're psychic, right? So can you like tell the future? Do you have like visions?
Yes, I do, but I'm mostly just a spiritual. I'm just a spiritual guidance counselor. What do you say?
I don't know. I missed it. What you say, Kilo?
I said, what's the next one in lotto numbers?
Hold on, for real though.
That is rigged. Now that I've gotten some numbers, but when it comes to lotto, it's a scam. Like how the last ticket get found in Florida. Talking about it just got found, but it's lost due to disaster.
That's like homeboy with the
sure.
That's like to do with the McDonald's monopoly. You remember that? Like how they had like a whole documentary about it, how the guy that was supposed to be the security for it, he was stealing $1 million tickets and giving them to his family members.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was like, I'm not gonna invest in that. I was like, if anybody feels like I'll believe in, where God is taking me before I believe in the lottery.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The God gonna get you there faster. You know what I'm saying? You got a better ratio with God than the lottery.
Yeah. So where do you record at when you're out here?
I'll be going to Boomhouse. Shout out to Boomhouse Studios in Bremerton, Washington.
Did you ever send your music to the? You ever send your music to the music review show they used to have there?
I believe I was in Texas when they started doing that. I was like, yeah, niggas always active when you leave.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would have wanted to, but I wasn't really in the studio when I was out there because I was handling things with family and stuff like that. So
yeah. So I mean, you got a pretty good flow and stuff. Like, what was your inspiration to make music? Like, who inspired you? Which artist?
I definitely love Kanye West. Like, I want to be signed by Kanye West. Like, that's my dream.
Even now?
Yes, even now. He's taking on a new leaf. You should check him out on YouTube, Kanye West Live.
Oh, YouTube let him do his thing, huh?
He got a podcast.
Damn.
I was just watching it earlier. It's dope.
Yeah. I can't do it.
Whole ego death. You can tell.
I can't do it. I mean, I respect everybody. They want to listen to what they want to listen to. I mean, if you couldn't stop the last
Willow
president.
Smith, you know.
Yeah, Willow Smith is pretty good.
I like, of course, Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill, you know, Michael Jackson, of course, Whitney Houston, you know, the greats, you know, Prince. Yeah.
Yeah, I do Prince Erotic City when I karaoke.
Yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh,
yes.
I love Earth, Wind, and Fire. I love old school stuff, Zapp and Roger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Computer love, come on.
Well,
yeah.
What was your favorite rap? I mean, your favorite album of all time in the history of your life?
Then you got me on this one with album names, but you know, nobody, just nobody, you know, ooh, that's hard to just pick one.
Hard decision. How about your top?
Because I love Michael Jackson. Like any album Michael Jackson, like I'm choosing that.
Come on.
Oh yeah.
I got to do the greatest hits.
Yep, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, it's like there's nothing when you talk about all time, MJ.
Yeah, for me, I'm gonna have to say Corrupt Streets is a mother.
Yeah, Corrupt is good.
Love me some Corrupt. So what do you feel about the music scene out here? Do you think it's live or do you think it's kind of dead?
Well, you know, I feel like it's evolving, you know, in a sense, you know.
Yeah.
But it's kind of, I would say it's a little dead, but you know, it's coming alive.
Yeah. So I've been out for years. We done did TV shows, radio shows, all kind of stuff. I done seen rappers come and go. So what do you think is going to help you with the longevity in the whole rap game?
My consistency. You know, my commitment to, because if you don't do something you love, then you wasting your time, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why I play the lotto and I check it before I go to work. I'm like, God damn it. Gotta go right back in this shit. I'll be plotting how I'm gonna quit. I'm like, am I gonna do like a body slide on the table and knock everything down? Like,
you just gotta
coming with a Bluetooth speaker with a middle finger up doing the robot and shit. Like, bitches. So what can we expect from you on this showcase?
You can definitely expect a lot of versatility. Of course, a lot of ass shaking. Okay, definitely bringing that to get the crowd hyped, because you know that's what you want to do when you go, you know, to a showcase. You want to be hyped. You don't want to just be sitting there falling asleep or in your feelings a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You want music to touch your soul, and I feel like I still add that hood with, you know, my intellectual side. Like I have that balance to where my lyrics make sense, but it also allows you to have fun. So it's like a sour patch. Like it's sour and sweet. Like it's rough and, you know, soft and rough. Like rock and roll. That's why my passion is indie rock. You know, I love hip hop, but my passion is indie rock. You know. Yeah.
And how many rock songs have you made?
Well, I've actually made 3. I have one that's just full rock, and then I have one that I incorporate hip hop, 2 that I incorporate rap within the rock song, which I'll definitely let you guys, y'all be waiting to hear those songs. You know, one of them is called Hova and the other one is called Howling at the Moon.
So I got a question to ask you. So you're from Texas. What part of Texas are you from?
From the Tone. Shout out San Antonio.
Okay.
Go
and do you
Spurs, go!
do you influenced your music and versatility being from San Antonio out there?
You said what?
No, I was saying, do you feel like that's how it's played like a role in influencing your versatility as an artist? Because
most definitely,
it's not Houston, it's not H-Town, it's not Dallas, but it's you know, San Antonio. You know,
it's not even Austin, it's San Antonio.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
So I feel you, yeah, definitely. Like I feel like if I would have never, because you know Washington State is really diverse, and if I would have never came out here, then I probably wouldn't even been inspired to even do like rock and roll or like write other music other than, you know, hip hop. So I feel like moving to different states, you know, it has its ups and downs, but at least you get to, you know, experience different cultures and you know, diversities.
Yeah. So in the rap game right now, like the female hip hop market is really oversaturated. What do you think is going to help you stick out?
The reason why it's oversaturated is because it's oversaturated with the same thing. You know, everyone looks the same. Everyone's doing the same thing. And I understand that sometimes you have to, you know what I'm saying, have these club bangers so that way you can get your foot in the door. But I think that the lyrics really stand out. You know what I'm saying? What you're saying, the message in the energy, the aura behind it has immense power. So I think that a lot of other females, they don't understand that aspect, or they haven't incorporated that aspect, the soul within their music. And that's why, you know, they're kind of like fading in the background, because now it looks like a big star instead of one individual one that stands out from the rest. You know, I would be like the gold star in the middle of silver stars, and then that one ding, like, oh, I see that one.
I feel you. That's how I feel at work. I feel like I'm a but that's a whole nother story.
And I'm proud of it.
Yeah. Well, totally. Well, yo, Empress, I enjoy having you on our show, man. Is there any shout outs you want to see? Excuse me. I enjoy having you on our show. Is there any shout outs that you want to send out to anybody?
I definitely want to shout out all the artists who are going to be at Miss My Presents showcase on 11/11. I also will be releasing my Ride the Beat single on that day. So I definitely, it's at Chaos Bay, y'all, in Burlington, Washington. The doors open at 8:00, and after at 10 p.m., I believe, that's when, you know, it's all ages, but at 10 p.m., that's when it turns to 21 and up, and that's when I'll be performing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I definitely want to shout out Miss Mama. I definitely want to shout out DJ Hustle, and everyone who is, you know, that I've been collaborating with. You know, may all of our desires be, you know, fulfilled.
So what are your social medias? Where can people find you at?
People can find me on Instagram, Empress RA, Empress Raw _ on Instagram. So that's basically, I do have Empress Raw on Facebook as well. It's just Empress Raw on everything. So TikTok, as well as Instagram, Facebook, Empress Raw. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I do have one single. My first single that I put out is under Empress Rain with an E. So that's RAINE. On Apple Music. It's on all platforms. It's called Crushed, if anybody wanted to check that out on the side note. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, once again, I'd like to thank you. Thanks for having you on the show. You know what I'm saying? We look forward to hearing you on the showcase. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Nightly Strange. I am D-Mac Uno.
I'm Kilo Keys on the track.
I'm Rozzy the Champ.
And once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you hear, please like, subscribe, and help share out the podcast. You know what I'm saying? We are worldwide. Once again, we will see you guys next week
on the Nightly Strange.
Strange,
baby.
Feels good to be strong. I surrender. I made it all just fade away. It's not a game that I want to play. I surrender. I made it all just fade away to get back to a straighter place. I surrender. I made it all just fade away to a greater place. Yeah, I surrender. Wake up and discern, 'cause this I've been earned. Coming up with I've been turned with intern. Know that I'm past the intern. Know that I rock no bender. Filling me up to the tipper. Canceling out all the whispers. They never ending, 'cause I've been heard. The type to pull up in the winter. Keeping you warm, I'm the best fur. But giving it all to myself first. Releasing my hurt so I don't burst. When they gon' learn, solid maneuver, I'm gone. Played the game and you lost. Was it worth what it cost? Turned out I'm worth more than you thought. Look, Yes, I'm a boss, linked up between flows. Only God knows really how far this thing goes. Conquer my fears with depth to ego. From my lingo, my expressions upon blessings is manifesting while I'm resting. Couldn't doubt it for a second. Forever self is what I'm repping. The top secret weapon, no question. I'm an automatic money magnet, so understand we all abundant fragments. Magic carpet, we don't need Aladdin. Forever stars in transit, ground the past is landed. And know your reality is the only thing you manage. I surrender. I let it all just fade away. It's not a game that I wanna play. Yeah, I surrender. I made it all just fade away to get back to a straighter place. Yeah, I surrender. I made it all just fade away to get back to a greater place. I surrender. On crown, right now, no fool on your next move. I mean no fool on your next lose. My main clue, your emotional blues. Only committed to bad news, making sure no red get the bottom of my shoes. Now that's a blues clues. Love isn't cruel, and the truth is a jewel. Duality rules in our present, like love is a curse and a blessing. But with every lesson, I'm progressing. How you vibe with every session. My expression fresh in every direction. Top notch, only the more after the lesson. Protecting my energy without a question. Let it burn and fade away like confession. Pride got them stressing while I'm flexing. Where I'm destined to best in whatever my mind set in. I let it all just fade away to a greater place. On crown, right now, source the sage.
You're welcome to the nightly strange.
Thanks, God.